Good morning. 5 o'clock. I finally became a true member of the 5 a.m. club. It took like 2 months to coach my body into this. And I'm sure once I go back to flying, obviously it's going to get ruined, but I'm enjoying it for now. You feel very productive. But the reason I really wanted to stick to this is because now that the gyms are open, I want to go first thing because I'm sure they're doing a deep clean at night. So I want to go really early in the morning when the equipment is freshly cleaned. And it'd be nice to get my workout done by 8 or 9 a.m., and then still have the full day to do a lot of stuff. So let's see if I can stick to it. Transitioning back to our new normal, whatever that is going to be. Okay, so I am still on keto, so I'm going to check my menu and decide if I want to have a breakfast and digest a little bit and go to the gym, or maybe I'll have just a bulletproof coffee or one of the smaller snacks. I don't like doing weightlifting fasted. Then I'll get to the gym and I'll come back and I'll be able to eat everything. I'm going to Fitness First, so you have to register on the app at the time and you only get 1 hour. So I'm essentially just going to do the big 3 lifts, deadlift, bench press, squat, 3 times a week as I transition back into the gym because I've been off for 2.5 months, almost 3 months. So I know my body's gonna be super sore. So this is how I have to brew my coffee in my Yeti mug with this part from my old coffee machine that doesn't work anymore. And then I just let the coffee grind soak for a couple minutes. So it's like a French press, but then I'm just removing this instead of pressing it down. Okay, so this is my after workout. Done. So for the pre-workout, even though I'm gonna have a bulletproof coffee, I still like to have a little protein in the morning. I think it's important. So I'm gonna do 1 scoop of this protein powder, keto friendly. I'm gonna do some creatine. Stimulant-free pre-workout. Whoa, it's clumpy, man. It's expiring. Clumpy. Then you just need a little brain octane oil and ghee butter. That's your fat fuel for the morning. So you do 1 teaspoon ghee butter and 1 tablespoon brain octane oil. I do a little less. It's very hard on your stomach. You gotta mix the butter and oil up. How are you? Yeah, do everything you need to do. Let's go.
After a long break, let's get started. Do you have the bands with you?
I'm starting really light. 2.5 months without any sort of weightlifting. You don't want to go into it too fast. Definitely don't want an injury. So I'm just doing everything today at my body weight and max reps. And then we'll increase from there. I feel amazing, man. I got up at 5. It's 8 a.m. The workout is done. I'm ready to take on the day. I feel good. So they're taking it seriously. I'm glad. At almost an hour, he was kicking me out. And I was like arguing with him for just 5 minutes. And he was like, okay, bro, finish. I was like, it hasn't been a full hour. I got 5 minutes. Let me do my bench press. But I guess they need it to be cleared out so they can actually wipe all the equipment down. They have like sanitizer spray and everything. So I'm glad they are, taking it seriously. They're really getting people out and they're properly wiping everything down. So that makes me comfortable that they're really doing their due diligence. We all want to get back to normal, but it's important for them to really keep up the hygiene. So I hope it stays like this forever, man. I mean, not the hour rule and whatnot, but I hope that, gyms, I think forever now, will be really taking this stuff seriously. I think they're going to have to. Same with the planes and everything. We'll see what the future holds. All right, so this building is mine. called Pink Building. I think back in the day it used to be more pink, now it's just kind of dirty. It's like 22 floors, and right next door to me, this is the new high-rise they're building. They've been constructing it for like 2 years. It goes so high up. There's another level all the way up there, all the way on the very top. You can see there's a crane. There's the metro. And there's the Burj Khalifa. So as you can see, I live right downtown. So as you can see, everything's closed. Just the toilets are open. No showers. All the changing rooms are closed. Even the in-body scan, which I was hoping to do to check my body fat percentage after all these months, all closed.
Look forward to seeing you again on your next workout.
So this is the building they are building next to me. I'm so sore, man. So sore. I didn't even try to go hard at the gym. I was just doing my body weight, and even after 2 days, I'm literally walking like a penguin. And it's funny because I see so many people at the gym, so many guys at least, you know, big guys, throwing on this heavy weight, like super heavy weight, and I'm like, all right, unless you had a home gym yourself and you were working out this entire time, I don't know how you guys are lifting so heavy, because you really got to ease your body back into it. It's not good to throw yourself into heavy weight, you know, you're gonna injure yourself. I mean, I can already feel that my back is tight. I'm super sore, even though I'm doing mobility and foam rolling every day. But maybe it's just my age. Maybe these guys are like early 20s, who knows? So there's temperature checks everywhere. When you go into a main building, the security guy does it. When you get to the gym, they do it. Now I'm going in my building and my security guard is about to do it. Let's see. Hello, boss. Here we go. 56. 36. Every day 36. See? So everywhere we go, there's a temperature check. Safety first. So this is my view. That's the parking garage, right? So the tower is actually on the other side, past those, you know, balconies. So this is just the parking garage that they've been working on. This is so loud. I mean, they work 24/7, you guys. And obviously you can't complain about noise during the day, but as cabin crew, we can have flights at any time. So I was getting some night departures and I couldn't sleep because they were literally on the level of right where, you know, the top level. They were starting to build there, and it was like jackhammers and all this noise throughout the day. And I was supposed to have a night flight like all night. So, I mean, you know, I had to call sick, which is annoying to have to use one of my sick days for something that's completely out of my control. So in terms of what else is reopening, so the gyms have reopened. The malls, obviously, restaurants, reduced capacity, but like mosques are still closed. You can't have like large public gatherings, so that's why those are still closed. I'm trying to think what else the rules are. You still have to wear a mask outside. You can, you know, as I said before in this vlog, you can pull down the mask when you're doing heavy workouts. Now they came out and they said you're able to not wear the mask when you're driving by yourself, which again makes sense. I just think the mask is only necessary if you're talking to someone or close to people. Like, it's a courtesy thing. I don't think it should be worn all the time, especially because you're harboring bacteria and stuff right there on your face, which you're touching. Barbershops are open. Those were one of the first things that opened, barbershops and beauty salons, but I think it's like by appointment only. You can't just walk in. Massage parlors are not open. So even though I'm sure a lot of us now are going back to the gym and we're sore AF, you cannot get a massage. The beaches are open, but it's too hot. Who wants to go to a beach
in this heat, definitely not. I can only manage like 30 minutes of sunbathing on my patio. So, but I think the beaches and stuff and parks are open if people want to run outside. Movie theaters, I don't know. They've probably blocked off some seats. I'm not really sure. Also, our training college is still closed. I think that's opening up next month. I don't know. It's very weird. You know, all this stuff is like reopening, but you're supposed to keep a social distance, but in some instances you can't. You know, like you get in the elevator on the metro and people are like still standing right in the front, like waiting to come on, and they don't move to let you pass. So it's like, it's a little difficult to manage the distance between people. Oh yeah, and even though the barbershops are open, I still have not gotten a haircut. I refuse until I'm given a flight, and in fact, I might just do this style and like really slick it back. I'm literally seeing if I'm gonna get to the point of a man bun, or like my froey curls will come out. I don't think we are allowed a man bun at work, so I can't actually keep it up. So I would have to like really slick it back with gel. It has been definitely close to 3 months with no haircut. I'm sweaty. I just ran from 2 metro stations away. It's so hot out now. Man, summer is here. I just saw my buddy CJ. I'm recording 2 vlogs right now. I'm also recording a keto review vlog, so I saw him for a spot in that, and now I'm doing this one. So much going on. There's something I want to add to this vlog though about Dubai opening back up, and it is that COVID is not gone, guys. And I'm seeing a lot of nonchalantness. Is that a word? I don't know. People being nonchalant and kind of lazy now that restrictions have eased. The problem is we can still spread this infection. And yes, we have all quarantined or done a lockdown and done stay at home way longer than 2 weeks. But now that we're being exposed to other people, it's back to square one. This isn't something where like you can get ahead of it. You're just always back to square one as soon as you're interacting with other people, and it's about mitigating the amount of spread. So I'm saying this because last night I had a great night. I saw a good American friend of mine. If you guys are watching this now, you know, no disrespect, it's just my thoughts after a day of kind of processing how we interacted with each other, because it's all second nature, you know. So I have a friend, she's resigning. Anyway, she organized a group of people that didn't really know each other. We got together. It was an awesome night. We did paddleboarding at sunset, and we swam in the ocean for a while after, and we talked, we laughed. It was honestly like one of the best nights I've had in a long time. But my point is, we acted like there was nothing going on. Even when we said goodbye, I was kind of standing back and I was like, all right, bye guys, nice to meet you. But some of them, you know, they were hugging, air kissing, like, and these are strangers that I haven't met. Like, it was nice to meet you, and this is how it spreads. And I'm saying this because we all need to stop and think about how we interact with acquaintances and friends. Remember, in the beginning when it came out, they were saying the handshake might not exist anymore. So yes, it feels counterintuitive and almost rude to not embrace someone or shake hands or say goodbye with a kiss to a good friend of yours. But if we are not strict with ourselves and our friends about doing this, it's going to keep spreading through society, and the numbers are we're going to have a second flare up, you know, and it's going to happen. It's going to happen. So, and I'm saying this to myself as well. We're not going to be perfect, right? Nobody can be perfect. This is all unprecedented, but it's about taking the time to reflect and be like, you know what? Okay, I didn't really socially distance last night when I went out. I met a bunch of strangers. We were close. Maybe we hugged, we air kissed goodbye. So that's not really following the rules. So next time I'm gonna make sure I really try and think to do that. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying you're a bad person or shame on you. I'm just saying, you know, we all need to kind of really be super, super aware and super strict, you know, because at the same time, you don't want to be that asshole that's like, don't hug me, we're supposed to socially distance. Like, it's a very fine line between following the rules and coming off as kind of like rude. So if you have to be that friend that's like, guys, we shouldn't all be hugging. This is like 8 of us hugging right now. And if you're doing this with us now, what were you doing every other night of the week with 8 other strangers? Like, this is how the spread happens. With Dubai reopening, don't become too relaxed, guys. This is not going away until we get a vaccine, and it's all of our duties to make sure we try not to spread this, because we all want to get back to real life, okay? That's the bottom line. We all want a normal real life where we can hug and kiss freely, right? So let's do it together, all right? Yeah, things are really moving fast here. You know, so much happened between the start of me doing this vlog and now.
There was the protests in the US, Black Lives Matter movement, really important things. And then all these redundancies started happening at my company. It's just been really crazy. So things have moved very fast and I haven't had the time to edit it. So now we're in a different phase of opening up. The gym, you used to have to book a time. It was only 1 hour. Then they changed it to an hour and a half. You could be there. Now you don't even need to book the time slot, but you still need to book the classes because obviously there's measures there with how many people. At restaurants, you used to have to order food in order to order an alcoholic drink. Now, as of today, you can start ordering drinks again. So we're opening up really fast. Things are moving here quite quickly. I think the government really wants to get back to normal, and they really like to show that Dubai is moving forward. So I'm doing this little update because I'm trying to finish this editing and I haven't had any time, and now so much is changing. So those are the updates. I'm going to put this at the end of the video. So aside from the face mask, really, it's kind of like our new normal until the vaccine comes. Yeah. Everyone loves to honk in this city.
But yeah, that's pretty much it. So I hope you like this little glimpse of Dubai life. If you guys like this, give it a thumbs up and comment and tell me, that you want to see more of this kind of vlogging in terms of daily life and stuff. And hopefully when we start flying in, I can take you on some layovers with me.